What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're going to be answering the question, what's a narcissist's first thought when y'all break up? When you break up with them, if you are the one that leaves the relationship, what goes through their mind first? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. So boom, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Yeah, y'all. So we all know, I think everybody knows that a lot of narcissists, like if you were to break up with a narcissist, if you were to leave them abruptly, there will be quite a few thoughts that goes through that narcissist or toxic person's mind, right? There'll be quite a few things that just, some things just might dance to the surface and whatnot, right? But for me, the very first thought as a diagnosed narcissist that goes through a narcissist's mind is that you have someone else. That's it. Y'all, it can be as simple as that right there. I know it's not as simple, but it can be as straightforward as that right there. Like the fact that there's no other reason why you would leave me unless you had someone else. That's it right there, y'all. That's it right there. That's the mindset of it right there. Like, that's why a lot of narcissistic people, when you break up with them, they lose their damn minds. Because the thought that goes through their head is that you have to have someone else. Like, it cannot be me. It's not registering in my head that you broke up with me because I'm treating you badly. What the, You broke up with me because I'm abusive. What? You broke up with me because I'm a liar, because I cheat. What? That doesn't, no. You forgiven me for it before. So what's the issue now? Right? What's the issue right now? That's the mindset right there. That's the mentality that narcissistic people will throw you through, will kind of bust through you right there. They have to the only way they can reconcile it is to blame you because you have someone else. That's why a lot of times, if you don't go no contact, if you can't go no contact because you have kids, that's why a lot of times they start throwing out the accusations that there's somebody else. Who is he? Just tell me who he is. I promise I won't lose my mind. I promise. I know I'm breathing heavy right now. I know it sounds like I'm gonna lose my mind, but I promise you I won't. I promise you I won't lose my mind. Just tell me who he is or tell me who she is. And we know women can be narcissists, y'all. And sidebar. Come over here real quick for the fellas that are just following my channel. And for the ladies too. And for the non-binary folks and whatnot. Like, y'all, I try to use non-gendered terms. That's why a lot of times if you follow me on my other platforms or my YouTube shorts, you see the skits and stuff like that, I rarely ever say he or she. Or they. I might say they. But I rarely ever say he or she. Because I know women can be narcissists. So I talk about narcissistic women all the time. This is not just out of nowhere. Like, well, Lee, you just made that up. No. Women can absolutely be narcissists. I've dealt with a narcissistic woman before. I feel like y'all be shocked when I tell people that story. But that's actually in my notebook to talk about. To talk about the hurt and the pain of dealing with my narcissistic ex-woman. I'll tell that story sooner or later. But back to the topic at hand. Narcissistic people, we have to reconcile. It has to make sense to us why you left us, right? Like, we have to have it make sense in our minds the reason that you left. And a lot of times, what makes the most sense is that literally you have someone else. And it makes the most sense, but it doesn't make me feel better. Right. It helps me get rid of some of the rejection. I call it rejection shame, like the shame of being rejected, the shame of the breakup. It helps me get over it a little bit because I'm blaming you. Right. I'm blaming you for the stuff that was going on. I'm blaming you for the things that we've went through. Right. But I still have to deal with shame. Like, even if you have someone else, even if it's true or not, it's still going to hurt me. But at least I'm not taking accountability for what has happened. Right. At least it's still your fault. Like, it's nothing that I did. You just happen to be a whore that can't keep your legs closed or can't keep your pants up or whatever the situation may be. Can't keep from bending over or getting bent over or, So you doing the bending? You mean that's my seed right there. But it has to make sense to them. That's why I tell so many people, like, this is the mindset that so many people go through. This is what you're going to experience when you're dealing with an abuser. They're going to abuse. They're going to find a way to abuse. They're going to find a way to use. They're going to find a way to get over and use you and treat you like crap. They just are. And then once you break up with them, they automatically gonna go to, you must have someone else. Who is it? Well, this is why sometimes you get the text messages that say, I hope you're happy with whoever they are. I hope you're happy with them. I hope they give you everything that you didn't give from me. I hope that I just want to see you happy. Even though they try to ruin your life, even though they took you through hell and back, they just want to see you happy. Do you believe that? That's a question you have to ask yourself. Do you believe that they just want to see you happy in this space right here, right? Most people are going to say no, hell no, because like look at their behaviors. Of course, I'm not going to believe that they want to see me happy because look at their behaviors. Look how they're acting. Look at what they're doing. Right? That's the mentality that you will come across when you're dealing with an abusive narcissist, y'all. This is what you're going to have to face, like the accusations or whatever. They might actually start a smear campaign, lying about you. Right? They might actually start a smear campaign where they lie to everybody about who you are and what you've done. They might actually start a smear campaign about, well, this is just me talking about my situation, y'all. This is coming from a male's perspective. They're just like, well, she just up and left out of nowhere for no reason. And she blocked me too, man. She blocked me. So I have no way of seeing what she's doing. So she must have someone else. She must have been cheating. She was being kind of sneaky with her phone before she left. So that must be it. She must have somebody else. I didn't do anything wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. In this space right here. Narcissistic people, y'all, are going to take you through the ringer. They just are. They're going to take you through the ringer. They're going to do a lot of emotional, physical, mental damage to you. And when you decide to leave, they can't reconcile that they done anything wrong, that they are the ones that pushed you away, that they are the reason that you're no longer together. They can't fathom that being the truth. That thought might run through their head, but it's just like, let's say that thought, like this right here is that thought. This right here is that thought, right? The thought of them being abusive and them being the reason that you left. That thought is floating around out here, right? The thought is floating around up here, right? It goes going around in your mind and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it lands in the head, right? It goes into their head. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe it is me. Oh my goodness! And then it leaves because they have to like. For this to sit in the narcissist's mind, for this to sit with us, for this to sit inside of our minds, means that we have to deal with the shame. And most narcissists are not going to want to deal with the shame. So what they're going to do is to put everything on you. What they're going to do is to make you out to be the abuser. What they're going to do is make you out to be the manipulative. What they're going to do is blame you and accuse you. What they're going to do is tell the kids that you left them for somebody else. What they're going to do is try to exhaust you into coming back. What they're going to do is blow your damn phone up, right? And all this other stuff. This is the mindset. This is the mentality. So that's how things are going to go. That's the first thought. And, you can, if you have to talk to this person, you can say, no, I don't have anybody else, and just leave it at that. You don't have to go into great detail. If you're no contact with this person, you don't have to respond at all. You don't have to respond at all to their accusations, y'all, because they're gonna do it anyway. They have no proof. They just want to hear you admit it, right? I just want to hear you admit it. Just admit it. Just admit you have someone else. The crazy thing about it is neither answer is going to make them feel good. One answer might get a more rageful response from them. Like if you say, yes, I have someone else. Rah! You see what I'm saying? That might bring a lot of rage out of them. But if you say, no, there's no one else, you just treated me badly, they can still get mad and blame you. What about what you did? Wow, it takes two to tango, and you damn sure was dancing. If you damn sure was dancing, it takes two to tango. You was dancing with me for a long time, so why you want to dance no more? Why you want to dance with me no more? That's what you will face in these relationship dynamics, y'all. That's why this is the point I be trying to convey to so many people. Like, this is who you're going to face. This is what you're going to be up against when you decide to leave, and whatnot. So again, y'all, at the end of the day, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. I want victory to be achieved. I want all of this to happen, right? I want all of this to go, all of this to happen. But you have to want yourself to win more. Because the narcissistic person, I'm just telling you, they're going to try to wear you down, because wearing you down benefits them. Getting you to talk to them, even if you talking to them is just for you to tell them to leave you the hell alone, or that you don't have anybody else, they still consider that as a win, right? Because if you tell them that you don't have anybody else, guess what happens? Their mind goes to, well, the door is open, I need to try again. And the crazy thing about it is, y'all, I'm gonna end with this right here. I don't like this video to go on too long. Is that they could actually have someone else. Like, they can leave you for someone else, but they will still try to be relevant in your life in some way, shape, or form. They'll still try to be relevant in your life and do stuff to your life and be involved in your life and try to not allow you to move on. And if you do, they can still lose their mind. They can, like, even if they have someone else that you know about, they can still they can still open their damn mouths and say, hey, look, even if you have someone else, they can still open their mouth and say, hey, look, you can't move on. They can lose their minds because you have someone else. And they don't. And they do as well. They can accuse you of having someone else because you don't want to talk to them anymore, even though they have someone else. It doesn't matter who left who. Their accusation and that thought is going to go through their mind, y'all. Anyways, y'all, if you made it this far, y'all, hit that subscribe button. Y'all, a lot of more people are subscribing. So many people watch the videos and don't subscribe, don't have the accounts or whatnot. Create an account, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss an upload, y'all. I know y'all heard that beep. I have a Zoom call I have to hop on to, y'all. Zoom calls, coaching, my support groups, everything is available at mentalhealness.net. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.